Hi, AVID scholars. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about filling out a TRF form. The very first thing that you need to do is pick a subject in your classes that you have a question about or that you're curious about. It's not necessarily something you're confused. It could be something that you want to know more about. So, for example, in AVID, I had some questions about tutorials. For you, go ahead and fill out maybe math and fractions or science and volcanoes, whatever that is. Take a second and fill that out and then pause the video. Now make sure to add your name. So first name and last initial will work. Today's date and what period you have AVID. So if you're 6th period AVID, you would put 6. Pause the video right now and do that to your TRF form. These boxes up here are for our tutors and for Miss M to use to grade your TRFs. So you do not need to fill anything out there. They will fill it out as you go. We're looking now at the original question. This is something you don't understand or a big overarching question for the class. So in AVID, I really want to know more about using my agenda. So my original question is how to use my agenda. Now, you cannot copy this question. You're going to write a question about maybe a subject in math, science, language arts, or social studies. So maybe today in science you learned about the different types of waves. So you might say, what are the different types of waves? And then where it says source, page number, and problem number, you're going to tell us where it came from. Well, the using my agenda question for me came from my AVID notes in my AVID notebook. So I need to say if it's a worksheet, a test, a quiz, or a lecture that I did in class. Pause the video right now and go ahead and fill out your original question. What is the big question that your class was talking about today that you learned? Okay, now we need to find 2 vocabulary words that connect with this topic. So for agendas, I think 2 words I want to use is procrastinate and I think I'll actually use the word agenda. So I need to stop and Google them. So I need to pause the video for a second and Google these. So I'll be right back. All right, so I'm Googling it right here on my phone really quick. It says delay or postpone. Okay. The act of delaying or postponing. And an agenda, I'm going to Google that. Okay, an agenda is a tool for organizing time. So you're going to think of 2 vocabulary words in your core class that you're writing your TRF about, and then you're going to Google the definitions. Okay? Pause the video and get that done right now. And now this box is like where we put our notes or what we know so far about our subjects. So you need to show and you need to tell what you know about this subject. And so what I'm going to show is that in my agenda, everything is listed. And I know that I have to either write if I have homework or something I did in class. And I'm going to tell you that we get graded every week on this. So my real question is, When I scooch down here, go ahead and pause and fill this out with information and you know about your topic. So pause the video right now and fill this out with information about your topic. All right, the actual point of confusion is different than the original question. So I can't write down, how do I use my agenda? I obviously know a little bit about using my agenda, so I can't say that I don't know anything about it. But I do have a deeper question about using agendas. I want to know something. Will using my agenda help me to get better grades? How and why? And now I have a really good question to bring to AVID tutorials. It's something that's going to last more than a 1-minute conversation. It's going to be a good conversation that everyone in the group can hopefully contribute to. Now, the back of your TRF, you do not fill it out. You will fill that out after the tutorial is over, so you don't need to stress about that. It's just the front that really matters. And this took us about 6 or 7 minutes to fill out. So now you can use this to help you write your own TRF.